Hey everyone, Corey Jackson here, inviting you to a course that I'm running in April down in Brisbane at Langri Tangpa Centre, but also online. It's about Buddhism and science, where it's about where they meet, where they don't, and why that can be important for your mental health. Who's it for? It's for anyone who is interested in tools and techniques that will have an impact in your mental health and everyday life, and also not afraid or maybe even interested in the roots of these practices and where they come from and why it is that these sort of contemplative practices can be so beneficial in everyday life. It's also for people who might already be Buddhist and practicing and kind of interested in how the practice they're doing and quite confident in actually maps onto some scientific ideas about well-being, mental health, and so on, and how you can sort of extract some everyday benefit from those practices that we learn, in a Buddhist setting. So it's across the board. A lot of the work I do is this intersection of Buddhism and science. It's where my PhD sort of revolves around. And so we're going to try to get the very, very best of all that across to you, and do so without being shy about explaining the roots. So you will inevitably learn some things about Buddhism that you can take or leave. So it's happening in April. You're all more than welcome. I'd love to see you there. The very first session will be an overview of this interaction that's been going on between Buddhism and science for some kind, give a bit of a reality check on that and explain where we are with it. And then going from there, I certainly have a plan as to what I'm going to do, but I'm also going to really make sure I respond to questions. So I'm going to be very flexible, make sure that it's really interactive and that I'm answering the questions and queries that are coming up for you as you're watching and listening. Yes, there'll be a very small meditation component, but not the way I normally do it. I'm going to keep that small meditation component consistent, and I'm going to try to explain the theory around that meditation component and how it works in both a Buddhist and secular setting, even though the practice itself is exactly the same. I hope you're interested. If you are, please come along. I'd love to see you there.